a continuation, I will give the same talk. I will connect. Okay.
Okay, uncle. So, yeah, uncle.
You see, whether he is a sinner or a saint, rich man or a poor man, their actions can be different. Their resources can be different. But all of them have the same goal to gain happiness. There is no doubt in that. Everything else is a means for that. But to gain this happiness, each man thinks, if I have more money, I'll be happy. But people who have more money have more worries than a man who has limited money. People who think, if I get married, I'll be happy. Right? And he realizes very late. People who have children, they think they will be happy. You understand? It goes on like that. There is not one particular formula in the transactional world through which you can say, if I have this set, I will be happy. Supposing you are lucky to have it. Supposing you are lucky to have it. All that you like, right? Then what happens? When you are old, you are miserable because you have to leave all that you like. You are miserable, you have to leave all that you like. Therefore, the external world, transactional world, can only give us some comforts to go through the life. But ultimate goal should be to find a peace that doesn't depend upon the external world, number one. To find answers for death. Because I have been born, I live, and ultimately to die. What did I achieve? Ultimately to die. Oh no, you have helped others. Okay, are they going to live? They are also going to die. You understand? So what are anybody achieving? What is anybody achieving? Ultimately, everybody has to meet there, and you don't know when you will die. What is anybody achieving? So happiness is the goal. You understand? But you have to inquire where it is. Without that, you start living life. Enter into cricket field without knowing the rules of the game. You will get hit by the ball. You will get hit by the ball. You understand? So you have to know what you want. How will you get it? So this is called the spiritual inquiry. But though the Shastras say what I am going to say, somehow people kind of complicate. Shastras simply say, we have heard in Tamil, English, God is love. Anbe Shivam. Right? Anbe Shivam. Right? What do we do? You think to gain this happiness, to get freedom from death, right? You have to study the Shastras, Sanskrit, all the Upanishads, do meditation. Several things you have to do. All right, I am not dismissing that. But there is a simple way which Shastras say, love is God. Anbe Shivam. Love is happiness. God is happiness. Therefore, God is love. Love is happiness because you don't love something that gives you sorrow. You only love things that give you happiness. Right? And when you are with people or situations what you love, you are always happy. Therefore, happiness and love cannot be separated. So love is happiness. God is happiness. Therefore, if you know God, You are free from death. You are free from sorrow. You want to know God. Discover love. Okay, I have love for several things. I have love for money. Will that solve the problem? It will solve the problem what money can do. If you want total unconditional happiness, you should have unconditional love. If you have partial love, whatever love you have, that will bless, that will give you happy. Money, okay, you get money, you are happy. People, power, you get it, you are happy. But that's not all. If you want all total happiness, you should love everything totally unconditional. You love something, you don't love something, then you will be happy sometimes, miserable sometimes. So unconditional love is God, because that's total happiness. Also, I have tested with children. I used to ask them, supposing your parents say, we are going to the best film, it's released today, and after that we are going to a 5-star hotel for dinner. All attractive. At that time, his best friend comes home. He will forgo the film, he will forgo the dinner. He wants only the friend. Why? The love that gives happiness to him being with the friend. The film and dinner doesn't. You understand? And not only that, is there somebody who say, I love, I serve, I don't hate others, I have no jealousy, I have no greed. When he has love and all these positive qualities, can he be unhappy? When he has greed, when he has jealousy, when he has greed, when he has jealousy, when he has hatred, can he be happy? Very simple verification. You don't need any Shastra for it. If you have love, you are happy. If you have hatred, you are not happy. So what you should do, develop love. Right? Develop love. For that only, the next question is what you asked me in the beginning. I can love, but how will I love my enemies, people who try to harm me? That is because you have to love all, because each one is growing in their own level. Understand them, accommodate them, but to protect your interest. Protect your interest. When you go to a zoo, there is a small reptile, big elephant. You don't wish the reptile is like an elephant is like a reptile. You accept them as they are. When you go to a vegetable shop, the bitter gourd, pavaka, is small. Pusinika is big. Pumpkin. You don't wish the bitter gourd to be pumpkin to be bitter. You accept them as they are. Why? When it comes to human beings, you want to judge, number one. Number two, all of us have some defects. Do you like your friends or anybody to judge you and accept you? You like them to accept you as you are. If that is the case, you should accept all as they are. Is it not? And this question of loving all, this question of loving all is not a favor to them. It is not a favor to God. That is the only way you can be happy. That is the only way you can be happy, because seeing differences anywhere creates insecurity. Insecurity creates all sorrow. To love all, you see yourself in all. Like you see yourself in your hand, leg, nails, hair, everywhere you see yourself. You understand? So you love everything.
Yes.
Similarly, when you see yourself only in others, you can love them all. Therefore, there are no others. Therefore, there is no insecurity. Therefore, there is all the time happiness. Other than this, authority. I already told you, Shastras say this, and I told you, But for us, the authority of authorities, Paramaguru Sri Tapovan Maharaj says in his Ishwar Darshan, right? The highest samadhi, I'm quoting Tapovan Maharaj, highest samadhi, highest state of meditation is universal love and service. Because he gives the reason. Universe is the visible form of God. They are not two different things. They are not two different things. Universe is the visible form of God. So loving all in the universe, serving all is loving God, serving God. That is the highest state of meditation according to our Paramaguru Tapovan. Now you have asked me if you have any more questions.
No, until you answered all my questions.
Okay, this doesn't matter. You can still think whenever you feel there are corollaries, we will
Yes,
try
I'll
to do
definitely
and
answer.
compile all,
Ah,
right? And compile all. You don't have anything, then we can finish this. We'll wait for some time for doubt to come, right? We need not be in a hurry. Okay.
okay.
If doubts come, we'll clarify and finish it.
Okay.
No doubt, as it is uploaded into YouTubes and groups. Okay.
Okay.
That one you now that I have covered that subject here,
Yes.
you don't have to trouble yourself doing the subtitles.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.